Hello. You know, in the next month or so, there are going to be a lot of graduation ceremonies, a lot of speeches giving to graduates, trying to encourage them in life. And I've heard a bunch of speeches along those lines. And in many of them, I have heard something like this said by someone trying to encourage them. Graduating seniors, if you believe in yourself enough, you can do anything you set your mind to. Those words are so nice to hear, and they are so not true. I'm living proof to that. I have tried to do things by believing in myself and failed miserably. I think I am living proof that this statement is not true, but really you don't need me to tell you. You got Jesus to tell you. In fact, he did in John 15. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the vine and the branches analogy, metaphor, parable, one of those things. Christ is speaking here, and he says in John 15 verse 5, he says, I am the vine, you are the branches. He who abides in me and I in him, he will bear much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. Believe in yourself and you can do anything. Jesus said, apart from me, you can do nothing. Believing in yourself doesn't mean a whole lot. In fact, it is, I think, counterproductive. It says here, and I just read it, it says, abide in me, and I in him, and you'll bear much fruit. You know what the fruit is? It mentions it here in Galatians. I used to think that it means bear fruit. That means I've got to convert so many people. That's the fruit. Well, that would be really great, but in Galatians, Paul tells you what the fruit of the Spirit is, and he says it's love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Joy, peace. These are great things. Could you be happy with joy and peace and patience and kindness? What more could a person want on this planet than that? And Jesus says, abide in me and you'll get that. And in verse 7, he tells you the converse of that. The first one is, you can't do anything without me. Listen to verse 7. It says, if you abide in me and my words abide in you, ask whatever you wish, and it'll be done for you. You do anything you set your mind to? No. Jesus says, you abide in me and in my word, and I'll give you anything you wish. You know what I wish? I wish I could fulfill his purpose for me. And in doing so, I will get joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and so will you. What better things in life are there? Believing in yourself, you might accomplish some things, get a promotion or whatever in life, but happiness, peace, joy, kindness, patience, I don't think so. Jesus says it won't happen. You know something, next time we meet here, I am going to give you an example of someone who actually, in trying to fulfill God's purpose, moved heaven and earth. God moved heaven and earth to see that this could happen. It's a great story. I'll tell you about it next time. Thanks so much for listening to this. We'll catch you next time.